This episode of the podcast is brought to you by nomnomcom. And if you love your pet, which I know you do, you're going to want to feed them the finest pet food of all time by going to nomnomcom. You can try out some of the finest food available to your beloved pet, your best friend. Everyone loves their dog. You can try out the beef mash, the chicken cuisine, the pork potluck, and turkey fair meals for your dog. And there's many, many more different recipes on there. If you love your dog, you're going to want to give them this food. It's absolutely amazing. It looks so damn good, I would eat it myself. And I'll tell you what, you can really not even tell by the love and affection that your dog gives you after they eat some of Nam's delicious food. You're going to see it as well because their fur looks so much sweeter, healthier, and just thicker and just fuller. Because I'll tell you what, the vitamins and the nutrition, all the good stuff is in this food that your dog needs to grow a healthy set of fur, live a long, healthy life, and be your best friend forever. You can also use our code VOMSHOW to save up to 50% off your first order and get free shipping for a limited time. Go to nom.com and tell them the nerd sent you. This podcast is also brought to you by our friends over at Binoid.com, makers of the finest THC product on the market. They've been longtime sponsors of the show and also been providing me the greatest THC product on the market. I absolutely love Binoid. We've been with them for quite a while now, and they've been good to us. And oh my goodness, I love their product. I started off with the capsules, then I moved on to the vape pens, then I started rolling my own with the flower, then I got the pre-rolls because I got lazy. Doesn't matter. This stuff is absolutely amazing and will make you feel good in many different ways, mentally, physically, and it will just improve the quality of your life. You have to try this stuff out. It is changing the way people are living their lives. Binoid, Binoid.com, and also our sister website because it's so big. There's so much business. We had to open up another website, Bloom's Hemp, Bloomz hemp.com. You can get wax dabs, pre-roll flower, capsules. You can get the cigarettes. You can get the pre-rolled blunts. You can get the vape cartridges. You can get the gummy bears, the gummy worms, the sour diesel patch. You can get the wax, the dabs, all the hoodads and all that shit. I don't even understand. There's so many different ways now to get THC in your system. It's blowing my mind. You can even get soda cans, seltzer with THC infused in it. This stuff will get you laced up. And I will also tell you a little secret here. We now have psychedelic mushrooms in 3 different flavors: milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. This stuff will send you straight to heaven if you have a couple of bites. It is phenomenal product, very safe and secure, lab tested THC, and oh my goodness, I can't believe it. We have mushrooms. I will say it again. This stuff is phenomenal. You have to check it out right now and use our code NERD to save 10% and get free shipping on any order at binoid.com and Bloom's Hemp.
On with the show.
What's going on, everybody? It's another episode of the often imitated, never duplicated Voices of Misery podcast. And of course, I am one half of your dynamic duo, the nerds. I'm the nerd, and you are
Nerd up.
What is going on? It's baby fever in this house, apparently. What's going on?
Shut up, man.
We're looking at pictures of a little baby boy, or
Yes, and I want more babies.
what the hell?
Can't
What the
have
hell is
any
he? Would he be considered your nephew or
he's my
adopted,
nephew.
unofficial grandson at this point?
Oh, we spoil them, so
Definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, besides that little joy brought
Yeah.
into our lives, today's Wednesday and it's hump day. It's also the first day I'm starting this new gig, and I'm a little excited about it. A little anxious, you know how that goes whenever you upgrade or change positions or whatever. It's a little strange when you do that. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking, but I'm going to get through it. Like I have a tendency to weasel my way through things in life. What have you been up to?
Not a
Not a damn thing, huh?
Nope, haven't watched anything.
Went grocery shopping this morning. That was fun. Fucking pouring
Yeah.
rain. Nasty weather.
This store is turning to shit. I don't know.
We were talking about how the stores are all changing, and our Walmart has
They're
been
all
changing.
like downsizing and changing. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's just I don't like change.
Well, they're merging.
I like a routine.
Yeah.
I know where the things are that I want to get. I just want to get them and leave. Now we actually have to search. I was looking for fucking French fries. I'm like, they're not here. This is breakfast biscuits. I'm like, where the fuck are the French fries? Like, I don't like change. Just keep the shit where I know it is. It's been there for 4 years.
I don't understand why stores have to really do that big a drastic change. I mean, you've got a store, you know what you're selling there. Everything is in a way that your customers know where it is, and they've been doing it for years.
The damn dog food. I've never seen a store with 4 aisles of freaking animal food.
PetSmart. That's about it.
In a Walmart, 4 aisles of this shit. Like, wait, okay, this whole aisle is nothing but cat stuff. This one's nothing but dog treats, not even food. Freaking treats.
A treat aisle, a food aisle, a bird aisle.
Oh my god.
Fishing. Dude,
ridiculous.
Crazy.
Like, seriously downsizing if you're doing that.
Yeah.
Like a whole aisle dedicated to fucking dog treats on both sides. Like, I've never seen such madness.
Well, you can't really create more outside space. You can't create store space. So what they're doing is they're going from the inside and making it appear bigger by making everything else smaller.
Yeah, I don't know.
Instead of having like 15 aisles, now you've got like 45 aisles because they cut them into thirds, and there's a bunch of small sections with a bunch of shit on there. It feels really cluttered.
Yeah, we're now having to search for shit that we're looking for. I'm like, well, the toilet paper's not here anymore. Where the fuck is the toilet paper?
Really weird. Everything was set up kind of nicely, but I guess it's just we're used to it. But we'll get there. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of change, and I hate change. I like schedules and routines.
This is not a family of change. Not at all.
It might just be a people thing, too. People like to know what to expect, because when you get there and something hits you that you're not expecting or ready for, you're just kind of flustered.
This is like the longest revamp, though. I feel like it's been going on for well over a month. It's like, hurry up already.
We go there so much. Most people probably go to the supermarket like maybe 20 times a year.
We go twice a week at least.
Twice a month they might go. Like every couple of weeks they might go to the store. We're there every other fucking day, so that's probably why. You haven't been watching TV or anything?
No. There's nothing. No.
The last thing you watched was Ghostbusters, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry about that, by the way. You had to watch that fucking shit movie.
Well, it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't... It wasn't amazing.
I mean, it was a bad movie with proton packs. Let's just fucking call it what it is. I mean, you put something in there that people want to see.
Yeah.
And a story that nobody wants to see, and you're like, all right, fucking A, what's this deal?
I did see the new Bad Boys trailer, and I'm excited for that.
There was a problem with it, though, wasn't there? Huge problem, an overweight problem.
Dude. Like, I know he's been gaining weight for like years and years and years, but like, put an effort into it, man. If you're coming back to play this character again, like, I just don't. His face is so freaking bloated. I'm like watching the preview. I'm like, oh my god, he looks terrible.
Will Smith or Martin Lawrence?
Martin Lawrence, like, dude, what the fuck, man? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm excited for that movie because I love those movies. Although I do remember the last one, they were like saying, "Fuck more than I do." Like,
really?
Yes, I remember. I remember complaining about that. Like, oh my god, they're swearing more than me. It was like the whole movie.
Oh god!
Still a good movie though. So
I'm a little worried about the dialogue for this one because it looks like he's marrying Martin Lawrence's daughter in this one. I think. I have no idea. I think Will Smith is marrying Martin's daughter, or was it the last one? I stopped watching these a while back.
He dated his sister, like in Bad Boys 2.
Sister, okay, so that was Gabrielle Union was a sister? Or?
Yeah, but I don't think she was in the last one.
I don't know. I don't like these movies. I think that's his daughter.
No, you're confusing me. Martin Lawrence's daughter is dating another guy from the last movie.
Okay, yeah, I'm not. So I guess it's safe
you're
to say
me.
I'm not going to watch this fucking movie because I don't care for it. I'm looking forward to Beetlejuice, though. That's a good one. I think that's really it for me, like, as far as things I'm watching. But I guess let's get on into it here. There's some video game news. We were talking about that DC Universe game, and it seems like finally they released some news that they're going to be finally doing some stuff. They released a roadmap.
Yeah.
They've got 2 DLC coming out this year. There's something coming out in like 2 months, and then a couple months after that, there's another one. So you're going to get your 2 per year things, which is pathetic.
Ridiculous, man.
Pathetic as it is. You got fucking 6 things to do in a year, and they're like, this is new shit.
So excited. Yeah. We get 2 new raids in a couple months, and we'll be maxed within a month.
We'll be maxed.
With nothing to do.
And yeah, other people will be sitting there getting on their high horse, bitching about each other. That's just the way the world is now and the way video games are. But you're excited about your tapping game. They got something new coming out with that, right? So you're busy.
They got an update today. They're going to be down for quite a while. We got a new tier coming out, which is good because I'm top tier. So let's go.
I couldn't imagine, man. You know, this is such a privileged world. That
I know.
There's some people listening like, what the fuck are you talking about? How is that a priority in your life? Don't you know I do this?
I don't
do that,
do
and I do this.
anything.
But the thing is like, you know, that's the beauty of this world is some people can be wrapped up in some bullshit that you don't care about.
Yeah.
And yet you're wrapped up in some shit other people don't care about, but we're all making it to the end game. We're all going to fucking die one day, right? So who's really wasting their fucking time here? We're all doing something to get to the end place, right? Isn't that it? Fucking shit. I've been watching Fringe.
Yeah. You still watching it?
Well, what did you think about it during this time?
Never saw it.
I'm about midway through season 2. Can you tell me what was going on then? Because I know you
Nope.
saw it.
Nope.
This show's getting pretty good though. They're getting into the whole like different dimensions and stuff like that. Like there's different portals. Things are happening simultaneously. And this world is in another one. You can go through portals and see.
See, and that's probably why I never watched it.
No, you did watch it. Maybe you stopped watching it because of that stuff.
I don't know. I don't recall watching that ever.
No, it's really good. It's got a lot of different elements of different shows that I've seen before. It's not my favorite show. It's not my least favorite show, but it's got a lot of things that work in it that I liked in other shows. So it's definitely a serviceable one. I'm just not really in the mood to review shows right now because it seems like that's all I'm watching now are TV shows. Mm-hmm. And if you give a little bit each time, it kind of defeats the purpose. So no one else has to watch it. If I'm sitting there, all right, well I watched 10 episodes and this is what happened. Like by the time I finish with the series, you don't even have to watch the fucking thing. So. I'll just say this one is definitely worth it if you're into conspiracies. It's definitely a good show if you're into that kind of thing. And if you think that there's more stuff going on and you kind of feel like there's more to the world that they're not telling you, this kind of peels back the curtain and lets you think what it could be, that kind of thing. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. Cougar Town, I'm on season 2. I slowed down a little bit with that one because I was watching Friends a little bit the past couple of days. Cougar Town is still my favorite thing that I'm watching right now. I love this show. It's just something about the magic of a sitcom. And I think our pal Scott, who started watching Schitt's Creek, is feeling that too. Where when you're watching a sitcom, it just goes so quick and you get so much done in such a short time. I could watch 6 hours of sitcoms, and I feel like I watch so much more as if I just watch, 6 episodes of Fringe or something like that, where it's like, okay, did anything really happen? You're thinking to yourself, oh, they killed a couple of Freak of the Week guys, but did the story progress? I feel like sitcoms expose regular TV shows in a way where, like, it gets so much done in the story. You're like, how did you do so much in 20 minutes? But yet I'm watching this show for fucking 20 seasons of Grey's Anatomy and not a fucking thing happened, And that's the way it seems. It seems like maybe that's where I should be focusing my energies, watching sitcoms. I seem to get more enjoyment out of them.
Yeah.
They move quicker. They're over quicker. And you could burn through them and go to the next one. It's just with those, there's not a lot of substance that you get with the dramas. Like, you're not going to see... like Supernatural fit into a half hour, or like a Vampire Diaries. Could you imagine that show going a half hour?
No, that was such a good show.
But that's the thing, you got to have a really
so
special
good.
show. It's got to be like One Tree Hill in a half hour. Like, there's no way. Mm-hmm. You might be able to do One Tree Hill, but you have to cut out a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the writing, man. And some shows will get you, some don't. But Cougar Town definitely got me. And that's it. I haven't really been watching a lot of stuff here. Just trying to get through and fucking the next chapter of life, man. Everything's moving so quick, but other than that, I don't have anything else to cover unless you want to just hop on into some stories.
Yeah, our life is pretty boring right now, so...
Right now, it's not boring.
Well, we're not doing anything.
Well, yeah, kind of. We got the snake killer stuff.
Yeah, you were so fucking excited for this stupid toy.
I'm ready. This thing is badass, man.
Let me tell you something. Like, you fucked it up the last time it came out, right?
What?
The snake. What was it? Like, over a week ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it disappeared.
Yeah.
Under the stoop.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. We just got mowed on Monday. Of course, and we hadn't seen it in like a week. Of course, the damn guy mowing the lawn has to ring the doorbell. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go out there. He goes, you got like a 5-foot snake out there, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, is it black? And he goes, yeah. And he's like, it came out and went back under your stoop. I'm like, fucking hell, this thing is not going to die ever.
Oh, well.
So I'm like, oh, I didn't realize we had a snake back there.
Mm-hmm. Just hanging out.
He's like, yeah, just so you know, be careful when you're getting on and off the stoop. I'm like, yeah, I don't go in the backyard much because of that. And so he left, and I'm like, great. So this thing is still fucking alive and kicking. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen it at all. So I'm telling you, it's got like eggs under there, and we're going to have like 10 freaking snakes running around in the freaking backyard.
More than likely, but I'll tell you what.
They're going to get up onto the porch. I'm going to be out there having a smoke, and all of a sudden a baby snake is going to be right there, and I'm going to freak the fuck out.
You think so, but we finally had the tools to get rid of this fucking thing. And they came in the mail, what was it, yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
It came in the mail
in
yesterday.
the biggest box known to man.
Yeah.
I go out there to get it because they left it on the porch. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was the biggest box I've ever seen. And I'm like, okay. So I bring it inside, and of course it's light because it's only got this one thing in it. Mm-hmm. And I open it up, and I'm like, oh my god, all that.
That's it.
Just for this one tool.
It looks like
so
a metal detector.
Stupid.
It does. It looks like a metal detector. It's a really long grabbing tool. It's like a walking stick. It's a 60-inch. It's like 5.5 feet. It's fucking awesome, man. It's got a little handle on one side. It's got serrated edge on the other side, so you can safely, from a distance, reach out, grab that motherfucker, squeeze the life out of it. And if that doesn't work, I can hold it in place because I have a fucking sharp-ass machete.
Yeah, he went and bought all sorts of stuff, man.
This snake is going to get fucking destroyed as soon as I see this piece of fucking garbage. I'm going to take out years of frustration on the snake, and I hope it has babies.
No, I don't know.
Because those are next.
Oh my god, because the small ones, those get up in your siding and stuff like that. Freaking one that was on the porch that one year. Remember, I stepped on it. I didn't see it.
Right. That's right. There was a little one.
And it freaking went right up the siding. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want no babies.
Yeah.
I don't want none of this crap because they get up on the porch and way too close to the house. I don't like it. It creeps me out. It's gonna, you know what? This is what's gonna happen, people. People are probably like so annoyed, but this is what's gonna happen. This thing is gonna have babies, right? We're not gonna know. And they're going to somehow sneak into the freaking house. They're going to grow underneath the freaking dishwasher and come out one day 10 foot long. That's what's going to happen.
Fuck. No, our dogs would sniff it out before.
In the freaking toilet. I'll go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. There it is. Like, ugh.
I do think about the toilet a lot. I think about them getting through like a pipe or some shit.
Like, come on. Just eat whatever you're eating and then move on. And then come back tomorrow, eat a little bit more, and then move on. You don't have to sit here and live.
Well, it's going to be laying out in that yard for a while because it's going to be in a couple pieces.
It's freaking me the fuck out, man. Because I seriously, and I'm afraid to look it up. I don't know
what kind of snake it is.
I don't know. I don't know if they lay eggs on their own or not. I don't know. I don't care. I will not look it up because I can't look at pictures.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Dude, I just don't like it. I'm good.
Well, don't worry. It'll be taken care of.
Baby fucking snakes, man.
It ain't gonna last much longer. We got everything we need. There's no excuses. This thing will fucking die. And we will be bragging about it. I guarantee the show that we kill the snake.
It's going to be a goddamn celebration.
It'll be a celebration, and then we're going to get a knock on the door mid-show, and it's going to be 4 of the other ones like, hey, you see her dead? We're hatched. And we're going to be like, fuck. Right back to the drawing board.
And then I'm going to go out there and pick up after the dogs, and I'm going to see freaking mice. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, because I killed the snake.
Because the snake is gone.
It's a chain reaction, man. People don't think about nature. They don't think about certain
I know.
things.
It's here for a reason. I understand that. It's just like you can't hide like at the other end of the yard. It has to be right up next to the house. Like that. Yeah. It's just too damn close for me. I don't like it.
Well, not even just that. It's just like everything is stupid when that fucking snake is here.
Yeah,
everything is fucking stupid.
Dogs, like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom right next to the stoop. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that?
They're just fucking stupid fucking idiots, and it makes me angry and aggravated, frustrated, all these words you could throw out there at once. Because we have a giant fucking yard, a really big yard. I'm telling you, it's a nice sized yard. Tons of space, grass everywhere. You can fucking go anywhere you want. They have to stand right where the fucking snake lives. Never did it before.
No.
Fucking birds. The bird feeder's not even back there. They will fly and land next to the fucking spot where the fucking snake lives, you stupid fucking idiots. You can fly, but you land right next to it. Right fucking next to it.
Yeah.
The fucking snake might as well just put a fucking sign that says land here. They fucking land. I wonder what this is. Fucking, there's like pieces of bird all over the fucking place. The bird lands on top of them. I wonder why there's pieces of feet and feathers over the place. Fucking snake comes out and gets them too. Our fucking dumbass dogs. Hey, Dad, you're fucking panting and dancing around. Go ahead and keep stomping your fucking feet. Get the thing's attention so it fucking comes and gets you, you fucking moron. They're so fucking stupid. They are. They're fucking, like, that's like me putting my hand next to it and doing the little dancey thing with my fucking fingers back and forth. It's the 10th the fucking thing to get bitten.
I hate it because I don't want to pick up dog crap right next to the stoop. I'm afraid to put my hand there.
You're going to end up picking up dog next to it soon. They're fucking stupid. They're just so they're retards, man. They're fucking retards. The birds.
It's not just them going to the bathroom next to the soup. They'll literally just stand there and just look around the yard.
Just look.
Just stand there. Like,
dangling their fucking foot next to it. Come get me.
Wagging their tail. And I'm like, oh my god, this snake fucking comes.
I fucking pray for it. Please, snake, come get this stupid fucking idiot. Get it.
Oh god. So yeah, like nothing's happening. It's just
whole fucking yard is empty. Stand right fucking here.
Damn sitcom with the fucking snake.
Fucking idiots, man. That's like a guy who's like in the middle of the street with a gun. He's like, I'm gonna kill everyone in this neighborhood. Let me go stand next to him. Fucking idiots. All right, let's just hop on into it here and get on with the show. So listen, man. You know how much I love the transgender LGBTQ community, right? I fucking love these people. They're unhinged fucking ways.
Oh, God.
So, there's a Tennessee venue that's hosting a Trans Day of Vengeance. All right. If I tell you there's going to be a Trans Day of Vengeance, what do you think this day's going to entail? A day of any day of vengeance. It doesn't have to be Trans Day. If I say there's going to be a day of vengeance in town tomorrow.
Doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound like you're going to bring the kids.
No. Doesn't sound fun.
I mean, you think of the word vengeance, you're like, okay, I'm going to get back at somebody for something wrong they've done to me or someone I care about, right? That you want to get vengeance, which means payback. It's not a nice thing to want vengeance against somebody. And you know the pride of the community is about acceptance, love, and tranquility and all that such of shit, right? Supposedly. So here we go. A Tennessee music venue is hosting a Trans Day of Vengeance concert. Just days after the one-year anniversary of the deadly shooting at the Covenant School in which a trans-identifying woman, so a dude, killed 3 children and 3 adults, apparently out of ideological fury. A flyer promoted by several bands says that the Graveyard Gallery in Murfreesboro is hosting the concert on March 31st and using it to raise money for a group that provides gender reassignment surgery. So another fucking worthy cause for these fucking losers. The shooting occurred on March 27, 2023 at the Christian School in Nashville, less than an hour away. How can this be happening in Nashville, of all places? In fucking Tennessee, where you would think that would be one of the more right-leaning places.
Not necessarily. My podcast isn't very right-leaning.
Really? And they're there?
Yeah.
I always think
they try very hard not to bring anything up political, but like once in a while something is said and I'm like, yeah, I know where they stand. They just don't talk about it.
It's such a weird thing, too, when you think about these people that are, like, all into the whole wokeness.
Yeah.
Because these people shouldn't give a shit. They really shouldn't give a shit. If you're a fucking white, well-to-do person, and you're living a good fucking life, right? Why do you give a shit about some inner-city black kids? Go fucking make your money and live your fuck. Do you think they give a fuck about you? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, where does this sense of entitlement, belonging, and wanting to take care of everyone else, where does that come from? Seriously. We drive past people all the time that are less fortunate than us, and we're not fortunate. It's just the way life is. There's levels to life. You got whoever's the most powerful person at the top, and you got a bunch of other people underneath, and you got the bottom of the barrel. Yeah. We're somewhere in the middle, probably, right? Just like everybody else listening, right there in the middle somewhere. And it's just weird. I just don't like these fucking weird causes that get taken apart. It's just really fucking weird. Anyway, the party comes with Nashville schools in high alert because of the potential for violence in the anniversary of the shooting. The shooting last year came as a radical transgender activist rallied for a Trans Day of Vengeance on the same day that year, with a trans radical activist network saying, "The time is now, enough is enough." So Joe Dickhead Biden on 2021 recognized March 31st as a Transgender Day of Visibility, which trans activists changed to violence and vengeance. Whether that Day of Vengeance may have spurred the timing of the Child Killers Act is unknown because authorities have refused to release their manifesto. That's pretty fucking weird. They're refusing to release a manifesto. Yeah. Which means the shit in there must be so bad and incriminating to whatever cause they're trying to protect that they won't release it to the public, because then we can say, told you those people are fucking crazy. Anyway, the flyer for this year's event says all proceeds will be donated to Point of Pride, and that the bands include Dumpster Pussy, Drew the Drifter, plus the Back Alley Hookers, Boy Clothes, Spinning Lodge, and your favorite band, Otakus. What the
fuck?
I know. The event is presented by Burro Fondo, a music, art, and bike fest that is advertising the show and asking attendees to bring new or used chest binders to donate to Point of Pride.
Oh my god.
Because, I mean, yeah. There you go. I'm not going to read any more of this fucking article. It doesn't need any more promotion or anything. It's complete bullshit. If you go there to these events, you're part of the fucking problem, in my opinion. trans people don't need more visibility. I mean, you can't fucking go anywhere without seeing these motherfuckers front and center.
Yeah.
So what's the problem here? You know, I don't know what they want. What do these people want that they don't already have? They have all the rights. They can do whatever they want within reason.
Yeah, but they always want more.
They want to take that reason away. Exactly. They want to be able to go piss next to your fucking, underage child in the bathroom. They just want to be places where they could be naked in front of people that don't want to or need to see them naked. They're fucking weird, man. It's just disgusting. It really is. So, how much are you going to donate to this cause?
Absolutely nothing. Fuck that.
I'll donate 2 middle fingers. How about that to these fucking people?
Goodness.
I don't know, man. It's just a really fucking weird world that we live in, that people will actually go and promote this kind of thing. When a couple of years ago, if this was even mentioned, it would have been shut down immediately. What are you, fucking crazy for going to this? What happened to those people? Because some of the people that are going to this event a decade ago would have been like, what are you, fucking crazy? What happened to them?
I don't know, man.
Is that person inside of us in 10 years? I don't know how this works. Because I'm not crazy. How does crazy work? Do you become crazy? Have you always been crazy? Does it get activated somehow?
Well, it ain't going to activate in me, man,
I don't think
because I don't
so
like
either.
attention. So
I don't like attention. I don't like any of that shit either. Why do you think I use the name nerd on the fucking show? Because I don't want fucking attention. But I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, no.
It's really strange, man. It really is. I don't know. So a 66-year-old answers a knock at the door and is shot in the head. This is why we don't answer the fucking door.
Oh, God.
That's why we don't answer the fucking door, man. We've got all sorts of shit saying, don't knock on this fucking door. We just don't want it. You got a fucking dog that'll bark their fucking head off, too. I mean, if all the layers of defense... fucking A, man. So anyway, this man, he had a knock on his door. He's 66 years old, and he was shot in the head. Witnesses told Houston police the two had gotten into an argument ahead of the shooting. This happened in Texas, where the man was rushed to a hospital the morning of Tuesday, March 26, and died of his injuries. I want to shed tears because this is my home. This is where I live, said Alma Thompson. His neighbor told KTRK News in Texas. The man didn't bother anyone. Police say they don't know the shooter's motive and are searching for the shooter themselves right now. The two people likely knew each other, but there's no possible motive. Nothing was stolen. They just want to know why this man was fucking killed on the fucking front porch of his house. Just answered the door. Random knock on the door, and there he goes. Fucking killed.
Yeah, no.
Fucked up, man.
Yeah. It's getting to be warm out, too.
It's getting to be warm out.
So we're going to start getting knocks and doorbell rings nonstop.
Well, we shouldn't.
So annoying.
We shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't. But people don't care
read.
if you have a freaking sign or not.
People don't read. They don't give a fuck. But the thing about it is, like, there are many places in life where you can be left the fuck alone. Mm-hmm. Your home is your sanctuary. That is the one thing in life that is still yours, at least.
That's where you should be left alone at all times. Yeah.
If you want to be in your house and you don't want to talk to a single soul, that's your prerogative. Mm-hmm. What goes on inside of your house, as long as it's not illegal, your business. You do what the fuck you want to do. If someone knocks on your door and you don't recognize that person, go the fuck away. Don't go knocking on people's doors, man. They should really make the solicitation illegal if it's not already. I know some places have different regulations against it. It should just be stopped, man, because you don't know what's on the other side of that door. Especially in a place like South Carolina now where everyone can be armed. You can just have a gun.
Yeah.
You don't know. Fucking someone's knocking on the door. Just because you have a clipboard doesn't mean you got a fucking clear conscience, like you're a good person. I don't know.
Yeah, and they come here so often. I don't get the hell out of here. That one week where we had 3 people trying to sell shit. What the fuck? I don't need a new roof. I don't want your cable. I don't like it was literally 3 people that week. I'm like, go the fuck away.
Every day there was something in our mailbox.
Oh my god, you assholes!
It's just like, don't come near my house, man.
So I don't know.
There are certain things you just don't linger. I mean, if you see people lingering around a certain spot in a parking lot, you're like, oh, okay, this is people standing around. But if they're standing around and your car's there, you all of a sudden have an interest there. If they're lingering around your house, you have a bigger interest because that's your shit. That's where people that you love sleep and, whatever. Just stay the fuck away from people's houses, man.
Yeah.
Just stay the fuck away. I don't know. You're right, though. It's getting to be that time. You can't be innocent anymore. You can't have, Girl Scouts knocking on your door wanting to sell cookies. Before, it used to be okay. You see a bunch of kids out there.
Yeah, they stopped that. They don't do that anymore.
It's okay. You see, a couple of kids with their football gear on trying to sell for their uniforms for the season. Fine. Now you can't even trust that anymore. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Remember that one with the woman knocking on the door? Hey, I'm being chased. Open the door. And the guy's like, well, you don't seem to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Just let me in the house. And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, fuck that.
Just
I ain't
let me
opening
in.
this door at 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a shit who it is.
It's like, we've been talking through the door for about 2 minutes now. The person that's chasing you isn't around. Just let me in, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Well, a thief in Washington state led police on an hours-long chase before getting stuck high above the ground on a telephone wire. A fucking telephone wire, man. On Saturday, police in Vancouver responded to a report about a suspect breaking into a vehicle and stealing several items before taking off and entering a nearby yard where he allegedly stole a bike. A neighbor witnessed the bike theft and chased the suspect, who was identified by police later as Ramondo Stanley. He dumped the bike and took off on foot. As police were responding to the previous crimes, an officer was dispatched to another area for a report that a man, who matched Stanley's description, had entered the business, took an employee's cell phone, and punched the employee in the chest before fleeing on foot. So he's just going from building to building. However, while conducting an area check, officers were dispatched to a third location on reports that the same man was on the roof throwing bricks onto the sidewalk, which caused property damage to several buildings. Police said crisis negotiators attempted to get Stanley to come off the roof without success. Stanley then attempted to cross the street using the telephone wires and held himself on the lines for approximately 45 minutes. Fuck that. That is high as hell. And I would be afraid to touch them.
Yeah. You don't know
Like,
what's
that's
live.
got some guts, man.
You don't know what's live up there.
Negotiators continued their attempts to get Stanley to come down safely, and in an effort to help protect him from falling onto the street, a Vancouver fire engine was parked underneath to break his fall. Police said Stanley eventually lost his grip on the wires and fell onto the fire engine and was taken into custody. After an evaluation at the hospital, police said Stanley was booked into the Clark County Jail for robbery 2, theft 3, and malicious mischief. That's insane. He just went on a complete crime spree.
Just went up there for no fucking reason. I guarantee there's some cat owner out there like, see, motherfucker, they aren't the only ones that do it.
Fucking moron. That's crazy. I would never think to climb on top of a telephone wire.
Not the safest place to be. You don't know what's going on up there. I mean, I remember looking out the window and seeing squirrels up there and waiting for them to get shocked. Imagine a human being being up there. You're like, oh, any second now. You get your popcorn, you get your cell phone ready. You're getting ready to...
Oh, man.
But then again, that guy got up there, and he's obviously not suicidal, so I guess... The argument I was going to make was, hey, you went up there, and all of a sudden now you're afraid to get down, asshole, but he wasn't going up there with the intent of coming down the hard way, so I guess I can understand that. I don't know, that's fucking weird. Alright, so I know you've been keeping up with this one here. Puff Daddy, you see this...
Dude, what in the hell is going on? Like, what happened?
This came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like... millions of articles on it now.
All of a sudden, this guy is in the news, and I remember just a quick background on Puff Daddy. I mean, everyone knows who he is, but personally, I heard of him early teens, maybe, when he first became big, and he was like a background person on other people's songs. He'd in the back, and you don't stop, that stupid shit. That's all he ever did. Like, who the fuck is this guy? And then he became some mogul, and everything he did in the 90s turned to gold. Like, every artist he worked with, every song was like a huge hit. He was like the hit maker back then. Yeah. Then he disappeared for many years, and he was known for more or less being just a person you wanted to hang around and party with. And he took pictures with a lot of celebrities. He's basically the Black Jeffrey Epstein, but people knew who he was. He was famous for something before. Jeffrey Epstein, like, who the fuck is this guy? How's he got money, you know? Mm-hmm. And... I guess he's been into some crazy shit. Remember T.D. Jakes, the power bottom, getting clapped out at his parties, and all sorts of weird gay shit going on, and girls getting groomed. And you've heard rumors about like that Dream group. He had Dream. Danity Kane was another group, and these other ones that people are like, yeah, this guy ain't who he cracked up to be. And then you watch that show, Making the Band, where he was like making these people go walk barefoot burrows over in New York to get him like fucking like a latte or some shit. It was just like really weird treatment, bizarre behavior. But he was just caught actually pacing around the Miami airport following raids on 2 of his houses. Yeah. Now, the FBI doesn't raid your house because they think you have something.
Yeah.
They raid when they know they have a case and you're going away. I mean, he is dead to rights here. There's no way he comes out of this innocent. They don't raid your house unless they have you. I mean, they've got this motherfucker. Unless you're Donald Trump or they're just raiding you just to abuse you to get you to quit, or they're doing it for some nefarious reasons. They got something with Puff Daddy. So anyway, he was spotted at Miami Airport after 2 of his homes were raided by Homeland Security, reportedly in connection to a federal sex trafficking investigation. So only 2 of his homes, and he's got a lot of homes. How much shit do you have in your fucking homes? Some of these have to be empty, right?
I don't know. He's worth a lot of fucking money.
I mean, we have a home that we can't stop throwing shit away.
I know. We go to the dump all the time, and yet this house is like still.
Yeah.
And we're not hoarders.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how we always have stuff to go to the dump with.
We can't throw away enough shit.
Jesus. Yeah, so, like, I mean, he's got to have a ton of shit, man. You got all that money.
I mean, there must be storage units. Anyway, the video footage obtained by TMZ was shot around 3 p.m. on Monday at the Miami Opa Loca Executive Airport just a few hours after the raids occurred. In the clip, Diddy can be seen pacing around outside a customs office. Per the outlet, him and his entourage were reportedly stopped at MIA with indications they were aboard a private jet at the time when Homeland Security appeared. Yeah, they're watching his every move. News broke earlier on Monday that Homeland Security and local law enforcement have raided the music moguls' LA and Miami homes. At the time, local news affiliate Los Angeles Fox 11 broadcast video footage showed what appeared to be armed local law enforcement agents in full tactical gear walking around the property of his home in Beverly Hills. It's unclear if Diddy was present at either home during the raid. So they went to his home. This is months after his ex-girlfriend Cassie, whom he dated on and off from 2007 to 2018, accused him of rape and repeated sexual abuse in a lawsuit.
Damn.
Yeah. One day after the suit made headlines, the pair announced they had reached a settlement. So he was like, "Bitch, shut up, take this money." And she's like, "Okay, I wasn't raped."
Wow.
She raped him, basically. I don't know. You know what this sounds like to me? Yeah. And I'm going to say something that's extremely unpopular, but I don't give a shit. I say things that are unpopular all the time. I feel like Puff Daddy is actually a victim in some of this. I don't know the extent of all the things that he's done. They said trafficking may or may not have been involved. If he's doing things with younger people, then he's obviously guilty. But in this Cassie case, I'll just talk about that one. I mean, he helped this girl get a career. They were dating for 11 years. She's saying he raped her, but she had no problem being around this man for 11 years that supposedly raped her. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but what else, if they're raiding his houses, what else is he doing? Like, he might have been threatening her and stuff. Like, who knows?
I don't know.
I would love to know what the fuck they're looking for. Like, what do they have on him? Because, Jesus, they seriously don't raid multiple homes unless they
got something.
They got a
on
damn
him.
good feeling that you're doing something you should not be doing.
Well, he's having these fucking weird
and then he
sex
has, like,
parties and shit.
He had some drug dealer get arrested or something, right?
He's like some 25-year-old kid.
Yeah, some kid
He
was arrested.
Some athlete he was with. He's got some weird shit going on. I don't know the extent.
I can't wait until everything comes out because I'm so freaking curious. I'm so curious as to what's going on.
I mean, the only thing I know is that supposedly the shit with this woman Cassie and TD Jakes, the power bottom, getting fucking clapped out, the TP pastor.
Yeah.
That's it. I know he had some weird things, and he was trying to fuck that. Who's that hot bitch? The fuck is her name? That blonde. The fuck is her name? Kristen Cavallari.
Oh, maybe
He tried hooking up with her, and she was like, "Yeah, fuck you." There was a lot of weird, like, quick stories.
Wasn't he accused of rape in the 90s, or was that someone else?
Probably. Well, he's getting accused of a lot of things now. There's too much to keep track of.
I don't know, but I'm glued to the articles now when they come out because I'm so interested.
This is where my problem comes into place here. It's like you're pinning everything on him. There's a lot of pictures over the years of him with a lot of people. They all got to go down too. You tell me that no one knew what the hell he was up to all those years?
Oh, yeah.
He has all that money. They wanted a piece of it, and he kept it secret until he had no more use, in their lives anymore. This is bullshit.
Yeah, he's got that whole entourage, man. All those people by his side all the time.
I want him to go down. If he did horrible things, I want him to go down. But he can't go down alone. You got to bring everybody down with him. All these celebrities he's palling around with. That power bottom TD Jakes. I love calling him a power bottom. You put him on there, throw him in jail too. I'm sure he'll get along well there. A lot of these other people, they all got to go down. Because they're all hanger-oners. Oh, well, he ain't giving us money anymore. Guess we're going to have to talk to the paper. They were all partying. All these celebrities, they love Puff Daddy. Remember Jennifer Lopez? Didn't she marry him twice or some shit?
Did she?
I don't know. Or she was with him for a while. At least
she
once.
was with him. Yeah.
I want all these people to go down. You don't think Jennifer Lopez knew what the fuck he was doing? She was probably a part of it.
Yeah.
You kidding me? You don't marry somebody and not know what the fuck they're doing all in their spare time like this. Give me a fucking break. Mm-hmm. Unless you turn a blind eye, which makes you even worse. Why'd you turn a blind eye to Puff Daddy and his weird trafficking? Oh, because he's rich. You want to be powerful. You want a career. These people are all fucking dirty. Not just him. Can we not just shine a light on him and put on everybody that's associated with the guy? Because they all deserve to go down, not just him. If he's doing these horrible things, so be it. Makes them just as bad. So Wisconsin male middle schooler sues school district over being barred from the girls' bathroom.
Oh, God.
So this is from the other side here.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to end up taking bathrooms out of,
yeah,
everywhere. The only place you can go to the bathroom is your goddamn house now. It's causing so many problems.
Either
They're locking them down in schools. You're not...
Let them do it.
You know, people don't... I don't know. It seems to be causing a hell of a lot of problems. And it's always the fucking bathrooms.
Yeah. Well, if it's not the bathroom, what'll it be next? It'll be something else next, because these people are never happy.
No.
That's why you don't entertain their fucking, bullshit. You don't entertain their lies or delusion. It just doesn't make any sense, because once you admit that this is even a possibility. Hi, I'm a girl now. Oh, tell me why. You've already affirmed it. You shut it down immediately. No, you're not. You're a guy. Shut up and move on. Just don't even entertain it, because then it's like, okay, and this. And now they're adding more and more shit. They're adding more pronouns. They're adding more scenarios, situations they want to be in. Rights that they say they don't have. Like, what right don't you have? Well, I can't use the bathroom of my choice. Well, neither can I. I'm a man. I have to use the men's bathroom. Okay, I'm okay with it. Why aren't you? You think you're special. Guess what? You're fucking not. Get in line for the urinal and shut the fuck up, ma'am. Fucking weirdo. The middle school boy is suing his Wisconsin school district for allegedly barring him from using the girls' bathroom. The unnamed 7th grader, known as Jane Doe in court documents, they even got the gender wrong in the court documents. The court's playing along with this bullshit.
Yeah. No,
it's John Doe. He's a guy. The 13-year-old is accusing the Elkhorn Area School District southwest of Milwaukee violating Title IX, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex in schools, as well as the 14th Amendment. The boy says that he told a teacher he identified as transgender and wanted to use female pronouns back in the fall of 2022 when he was in 6th grade. He claims he had experienced gender dysphoria since 3rd grade. He couldn't even spell those words in 3rd grade. The teacher brought his parents in to establish a gender support plan, so it's just parents had to call out of fucking work.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the conversation we'd have the day before this shit?
Mm-mm.
Can you believe how
I would be so pissed off in that school.
Yeah.
I'd be like, shut up. I don't need a fucking support group. I don't need any of this fucking shit.
We would lose our kid.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We would lose our
kid. Terrible.
We would lose our fucking kid, because I already know what would happen. I would go into this meeting and I would tell them what the fuck is up.
I would lose it. Oh my God.
I would tell them, you guys are making up shit. You're causing fucking problems where there don't need to be any. You're confusing a poor child. And you know what happened? I'd be taken out in handcuffs and the kid would be given to someone else. Mm-hmm. Guaranteed. And then 10 years from then, your kid will come looking for you oh, I was a stupid kid.
Yeah.
Yep. And I had to deal with your fucking stupid actions. This is going to fracture so many homes, man. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a kid getting taken out of a parent's home for trying to be a good parent and they're just telling their kid what's right?
Yeah.
The kid gets taken away and then the kid goes through all these weird things without their parent because they've been taken by the state over some bullshit lie that the state for some reason is affirming. And then the kid comes back and they're all fucked up and they're like, yeah, I just want to see my dad. My mom, I haven't seen him in years. And it's already too late. You've been ripped out of a home for what? Some bullshit that the government's pushing. It's just... And the thing that we're saying here, it sounds controversial because you got so many people in positions of power telling you that this is the way life is supposed to be, where you can change your gender and cut things off and become something that you're not. Then now we're the bad guys, It sounds like we're saying controversial shit. It's like us having a podcast back in 1910 saying slavery's wrong.
Yeah.
In the time when everyone has slaves. It's really fucking weird. It's almost like you're flipping reality and what's right and wrong. It's crazy. But anyway, the teacher brought these parents in. The guidance counselor did not offer to let the boy use the girls' bathroom or locker room, according to the lawsuit. The boy was told he could use the faculty bathrooms. However, the suit says that they declined. They just have to be with their peers.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So what is it about at this point?
Can't use the nurse's bathroom. We have to. No, I want to be in the girls' bathroom. Get the fuck out of here.
What, like you want to see some cute girl you got a crush on peeing? Can we be real? Is that what you really want to be in there for? Because you were given an option, kid. You were given an option. You could use the one that the adults will let you use their bathroom because you want to pretend. Yeah. You're not going to make the other kids uncomfortable, but that's what you want to do. You want to cause chaos at your own benefit because you want the world to bend to your fucking will. Anyway, these restrooms, which are located farther from their classes than the nearest girls' restrooms, caused Jane to miss class time and to experience the stress of being treated differently from other girls at school because you're not a girl. The boy sometimes stayed home from school or drank less water while at school to avoid needing to use the bathroom. Oh well. The suit also claims the boy received unwanted attention by classmates and teachers, stigma, heightened anxiety and distress, bullying and harassment by peers, and social and academic withdrawal due to using the faculty restrooms. The boy sometimes used the girls' bathrooms to avoid the distress and humiliation of using the faculty bathroom, causing teachers and administrators to reprimand him. This kid is just being a fucking menace. You were given an option.
Yeah. Well, the parents are... I mean, the parent, he probably goes home, talks to the parents get pissed off. Well, if you want to use that bathroom, you go use that bathroom.
Yep.
You know, telling him one thing, and then he goes to school and he does it.
And he uses it, and you're like, no, you can't.
So, that's... I mean...
The kid isn't
just doing it on his own. He's going home, and the parents are telling him what to do when he gets back to school. Yeah. That's all. Which is making it like I can't even imagine going to school.
So I guess you got to blame the parents then.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine being a parent in today's society when your kid's an idiot. Because our kids are not idiots. Our kids actually know what the fuck is up. They know what's going on. They're not like these because they got good parents that teach them the right way. But if our kid was one of these super leftists,
Jenna will call you out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I fucking love it. Is that a boy or a girl?
She doesn't understand, but she will literally call your ass out.
Yeah. Some dude with long hair. She was like, "Boy or girl?" Like, Jenna, chill out.
So loud in the middle of the store. Mm-hmm. Poor kid. Oh God. Whatever.
It's really fucking bad. Is this where we're at now in the society? I mean, these parents. I guess you got to blame those parents, though, like we were saying, because. If you're dealing with it, you got to tell your kid, like, listen, I know you feel this way, but there's other people that don't see you that way, so you're going to have to just fit in.
Yeah. Just get through school and then do whatever the fuck you want, because it's not going to be okay through school. Yeah. It's just not. And that's something you got to deal with. You got
to talk to your kid the right way. Be like, hey, listen, people are cruel. They're not like not everyone is going to see you the way you want to be seen. You're going to have to put an image out there that you want to be seen as, but you're going to have to do it internally. You're going to have a good personality, be a good person. People are going to see you as a good person. Then you work on the other things, you know. Surround yourself with people that, you know, see you the way you want to be seen. Don't sit there and try to create a whole fucking world based off an image that doesn't exist, because deep down these people know. They're not boys. They're not girls. You are exactly as what you're fucking made to be. You can't change it. Just be a good fucking person, you know? It's simple. It's fucking simple. It really is. I don't know where to make it so hard. All right. What else you got?
All right. Well, I have one more for all the Footloose fans. Kevin Bacon is ready to cut loose at prom. Bacon announced this week to a gym full of students from Utah's Payson High School, where his iconic movie Footloose was filmed, that he will be making an appearance at the school's final prom.
Oh, that's cool.
How fucking cool is that?
That's really cool.
That is amazing.
You gonna do the dance?
This comes after students launched a campaign to get the actor to attend the event. Payson High School is set to relocate at the end of the school year. The hashtag Bacon to Payson social media campaign was a collective effort that got students involved in movie recreations and choreographed videos in hopes of getting Bacon's attention. In an announcement broadcast on the Today Show, Bacon thanked the students for their invitation, calling the film and high school a big part of his life. When he announced he'd be coming, the students who were gathered together at the school for the announcement cheered. "Thank you guys, let's dance," Bacon said. That is amazing.
That is cool.
I hope he's actually going and not doing like some stupid FaceTime bullshit.
Yeah.
Like actually show up. Mm-hmm. And that would be amazing.
It would be cool. Some people do this though, some celebrities.
Yeah.
Didn't one of them go to like a prom or some shit?
I think so. Some kid asked them to prom and they went. Like that, I think that's cool when that happens.
Why couldn't social media have been around when I was in high school? Like Rachel Ray, Rachel Ray,
you
please,
poor thing.
please, Rachel Ray. It's around now. I can't get the bitch. What the fuck? I'm 41. I'm gonna fucking die soon. Please, please. No, that's really cute. That's a great story.
I thought that was awesome.
It is.
I never saw that movie. I have never seen that fucking movie. I had the soundtrack. Well, my mom had the soundtrack, and it was fucking awesome.
I think I tried to get you to watch it. It was once, and you're like, nope.
It's too old now. It's like old.
I mean, shit.
Never seen that movie.
Fuck, it's just too old. All right. All right, so the Dollar Tree's increasing their max price in stores to $7.
Well, that's not a Dollar Tree then. Well, now you're coming up to Family Dollar and Dollar General type prices.
This is sad.
That's not a dollar.
There are some people out there that will use their entire paycheck and do all their shopping there.
I can see, like, it's the things are $1 and then you pay tax. So $1.25 or whatever the hell the stupid thing is, right? $1.07. But now if you're bringing the price up literally to $7 per item, that's not a Dollar Tree.
No. Well, that's their max price. It's not going to be the total price of everything. Like, you're not going to go buy a pack of pencils
well then
for
change
$7.
it to 7 and under.
Well, Dollar General is basically what it's becoming, and Dollar General is not a dollar store. It never was. Well, maybe it was at one point, but it hasn't been for a very long time.
I love my Dollar General, which is downsizing.
Yeah.
Another one of my stores is downsizing. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
1,000 items coming off the shelf.
I love going in there because you never know what you're going to find.
Now you're going to have a better idea because there's going to be a lot less shit to think about. So this year, 3,000 stores in Dollar Tree were expected to raise our price to about $7 at their max. Over 300 items are being reevaluated to go up from $150 to $7. That is a huge increase in price.
Is it still cheap? Because if it's the same exact thing made out of the same cheap material, then it's not worth me paying $7.50 for.
I mean, if I'm getting a package of like lightning batteries, which were $1, they only last you a fucking day. You get a 20-pack; they'll last you one day total. I mean, something like that, I can see them raising the price on because batteries they do cost money typically when you go to stores. You know, you see the price around like $7-8. I can see that going up. And what else is going to go up?
God, man, that's crazy.
You may think about the dollar, and I know we got a lot of smart ass people that'll be out there like it's only $1 store, don't be cheap. I don't go to Dollar General, I don't shop there, but I think about people that do. I mean, there are people that will go out there and be like, hey, I only get paid X amount. We have to do all of our shopping at Dollar Tree.
I get my smokes at Dollar General.
Yeah, we get your smokes there. Yeah, but what about people that'll go there and buy like dinners, food?
Oh yeah. At the dollar store.
Shit to survive. Like, hey man, like we don't have soap in the house. Now the soap we used to spend $1 on is now $3. Means you got to cut somewhere else. People that don't have are going to have less.
All these prices keep going up, and like no one's pay is going up.
No, some fucking smartass I was fucking arguing with. They tried to say, well, the reason was the minimum wage price. We got to make minimum wage higher. No, you don't. You fucking idiot. It's idiots like that are causing everything else to go up. Fucking, minimum wage is $8. You're paying 20 people that amount. And all of a sudden, you're going to raise it to 20. You're going to have 6 people there working instead of 20, making that amount of money. You have a lot of people unemployed that can't afford this shit anymore. They got to find a job from someone else. They're going to take. You're going to fucking dilute the pool of workers, and the companies aren't going to sit there and eat that cost and be like, oh, yeah, we're going to pay all 20 people $20 an hour instead of 8. No, they're going to fucking fire a bunch of them. They're going to outsource people that'll work for the amount they want to pay them. Or what they're going to do is raise the cost of everything like this. Or do what McDonald's is doing and merging with fucking Krispy Kreme.
What the fuck is that?
That's another weird one.
All of a sudden McDonald's going to start selling Krispy Kreme donuts. What?
They don't do it to help you. We got to stop fucking ourselves because no one's helping us. We're trying to help each other by fucking us at the same time.
Everyone's downsizing or combining their shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Where can we sell our donuts? Let's go to McDonald's because that's where people want to go and get a damn donut. I don't know. Some weird shit is happening in the world.
The dumb fuck Joe Biden before the Super Bowl coming out there. You know, these companies, they just got to stop shrinkflation. Like, no, you dumb idiot. There was a picture where the person's like, I bought this can of soda, a 12-ounce can of soda for $1.09 last week. I bought a 12-ounce bottle for $2 this week. And the bottle's thinner, but it's longer. It makes you think that there's more in there, but you're paying more for the cost. And people, Anyway, a $5 cap was already set in June.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay.
June. So here we go, 9 months later.
It's up 2 more.
$2 more. I mean, when does it stop?
Just change the name. It's no longer a dollar store at that point.
We need those kinds of stores where people can get their goods. I mean, they may not have Crest toothpaste, but they're brushing their teeth with something. It costs $1. We are really fucking people up here, man. I mean, we are pricing people out of existence, out of life, and I think it's by design. It has to be. So over time, you will see us fully integrate multi-price merchandise more into our stores, so our shoppers will find $5 bags of dog food next to our $1.25 pet treats and toys. And our $3 bags of candy will be found in the candy aisle. Duh.
Really?
Yeah. They're saying they're doing this because higher demographics of customers are coming into the store now.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, people that are making $125,000 a year in income are now shopping at our stores.
Yeah, right, dude.
That's
not happening.
That's a cop-out.
That is not happening.
Yeah.
And if they are, it's because they can't... The prices have gone up so much they have to freaking shop there. That's... No. Give me a break.
I mean, I'm no fucking market watcher. So I guess just rationality would dictate that there's one of two things that are going to happen here. You're going to price people out of existence because they can't shop at their favorite Dollar Tree anymore. Or you're going to see these like Walmart and Target now having to lower their prices to compete with Dollar General's. Because now Dollar General is starting to hike up a little bit, but it's starting to become comparable to what you see at Target. Maybe they start getting slightly better product in the stores to justify the price increase.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't see them selling Dollar General brand fucking cat food when you're asking for $4 more for the same thing you were charging. Maybe they get a slightly better brand and keep it competitive.
I would hope so. It can't be the same thing that you like. No.
Yeah. I got another one here for you. Baltimore Key Bridge collapse update.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, what a nightmare.
Modern miracles, man. You think about this bridge and you look at it and you're like, how the fuck did that get put there?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you build that shit?
Dude, I didn't do good in school, so I have no idea.
I'm no engineer.
It's magic. I don't know how anyone does anything.
It just fell from the sky one day. A fucking gigantic bridge that covers infinite amount of ocean. You're like, how the fuck do you put that there? But whatever. Recovery efforts resumed Wednesday at the site of the collapsed Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore for 6 people who were unaccounted for and presumed dead.
Yeah.
That is an amazingly low number for the size of that fucking bridge.
Well, they were scrambling to stop the traffic from going across the bridge.
Yeah.
Because they knew it was about to happen. Like, that's insane. That is, oh my God, that's crazy.
Authorities said 8 workers were fixing potholes in the bridge when the cargo ship Dolly lost power and struck it Tuesday morning, causing it to collapse. 2 were rescued. The Coast Guard suspended the search and rescue efforts for the 6 remaining individuals on Tuesday night and said the mission would transition to one of search and recovery on Wednesday. Maryland Governor Wes Moore said the crash appeared to be an accident, noting there was no credible evidence of a terrorist attack. The 1.6-mile bridge, named after the poet who wrote the Star-Spangled Banner, spans a thoroughfare of East Coast shipping. It's also the entryway to the port, which is the largest port in the U.S. for specialized cargo like trucks, tractors, and trailers. Maybe it was done on purpose.
There's going to be some shortages. I would love to know what the hell was on that damn ship. We need to go buy extra toilet paper. Like, what was on there?
Dude, it's hard to not immediately jump to the fucking conspiracy shit. I had no idea this happened.
You didn't?
No idea.
My God.
Sent me a link the other night, and I'm like, oh shit, this is interesting.
Yeah, there's articles everywhere. That and Puff Daddy all over the place.
Well, the Puff Daddy stuff I saw. This thing, I didn't see anything about this bridge. So immediately I'm like, oh fuck, we're at war. And then I saw the video and I clicked on it and I'm like, oh, this is a fucking accident. But then you're like, oh wait, how important was this again? And then now you got to think back towards it again. Like maybe they did this on purpose.
It had a lot of shit on it. I just don't know what was on it.
Yeah.
Like I would love to know what kind of products was on there.
And the reason why I even say that is because I think about the government and how they're always like, oh, we're on your side. We want to help you. But then they always do some backhanded shit and force their help upon you anyway, even if you don't want it. I'm thinking this might be their way to force people into getting those green cars, maybe. They said it's a key thing for transport. You want to get your cars and stuff, whatever the fuck they're importing and moving here, pieces for cars, electric cars. They're probably trying to force by getting rid of the shit that we really want. I don't know. Really fucked up stuff here. I do have one last one for you. This woman realized her dogs were playing with a coyote and is now horrified.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, dogs...
Well, at least they were playing. Did the coyote do something?
Well, they may look like dogs. Make no mistake, coyotes aren't here to play fetch and sleep at the foot of your bed. Note these canines can be downright dangerous to humans and even dogs if you catch them on the wrong day. One woman online was freaked out when she realized her dog's been playing with outside a full-grown coyote. Her name is Emily Mezzapelli of Canada. She was worried when she realized that there was another animal out there with her precious pups. The video she shared on her page shows her 3 dogs staring out the glass door leading to the backyard. Stalking back and forth was the largest animal they'd ever seen, a coyote. Although Mezzapelli wasn't sure herself and called it a wolf in the clip. This is not good, she said from behind the camera. All 3 dogs could be heard growling as they stared at the creature and it stared back at them.
Oh, so they're not playing, bitch.
Yeah, they're not. That's not
They're
playing.
inside behind a glass door and they're growling. That's not playing.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I thought they were out there like running around and playing with each other and stuff. Jeez.
Well, we're going to get into that here. So they were just out there playing with this wolf, and the wolf took the little piggy, their toy piggy she added.
Oh.
Thank goodness she managed to get her dogs away from the coyote. This would surely scare any dog owner if they were in her shoes. They aren't playing, it's called luring. Wolves and coyotes will do this, one person in the comment section wrote. Shine your flashlight into the woods and see how many eyes there are just outside the tree line. Your dogs don't know stranger danger, a third person added. So this is a setup.
Oh, they were trying to get the dogs to go in the woods and...
Come on out here, buddy. Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, it started as a cute story.
Follow your nose, Fido. Come on. I'll see you coming as a bunch of fucking dudes. They put their arm around you and you're getting led to a back room. You're like, what the fuck, man? Many people in the tell-all, and the ruin the tell to the woman that the coyote was luring her dogs, meaning they're pretending to play so they can lure the dog back to its pack where they will get attacked.
Damn.
Yeah. They're saying it's more of an urban legend, though. Amy Burnett with the Arizona Game and Fish Department explained that while coyotes are smart and have been known to attack pets, they're not as crafty as we'd like to think. Burnett told the news outlet that if your dog finds itself in front of a pack of coyotes, it will most likely not be premeditated. In fact, coyotes only used to use luring as a tactic to get predators away from their own young. The myth comes from the fact that coyotes tend to travel in packs, so more likely than not, dogs are the ones who will chase after them first. Yeah, that makes sense. The dog will chase after the coyote, and then the coyote will try to hide and wear it out. If they have family members that are nearby, then they'll come out and help the coyote. So it's like dogs are starting shit, apparently, and coyotes are just finishing it, if you believe this article. But pretty scary stuff. And we did have an incident where we had foxes outside of our house once. A whole family, a pack of them.
Many, many foxes.
Surrounded by these motherfuckers.
Yeah. And I would have the kids out there in the pool. Yeah. They were babies. Yeah. I turn around and look over my shoulder, there's all these foxes. Like, whoa! What's going on? Like, okay.
Cute animals.
Slowly get the kids into the house because I don't know what these foxes want. Oh, Lord.
Well, your dad was a fucking idiot, would throw food to them and shit.
Every weekend he would feed them. So
show up there and feeding these fucking
really
things.
Pretty. I took pictures and stuff of them. They were really pretty. And then people would drive by and stop randomly. You know you got foxes in your backyard? Yeah, no shit.
It's like, what do you want me to fucking do?
They're not supposed to be out in the sunlight. They're probably rabid. Like, oh my God.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me. Let me go fucking handle the situation. What would you like me to do, you motherfucker?
That was a nice house, though. We got a lot of wildlife in that backyard. No snakes, though. I'll tell you that. No snakes in that house.
No snakes. I would rather have these foxes than snakes.
Hell yeah. They were so pretty to look at, man. Yeah.
We're going to be out there fucking snake wrangling soon. I can't believe this shit. What the fuck did our life become? I thought you were supposed to get more chilled out and relaxed as you get older.
It's nothing but stress is what it is.
Stress and fucking anger and all sorts of crazy shit. But before we do get into the final segment of the show here, and for some reason you love this one. I can't remember why. I thought I had it on Monday and I just slipped my memory.
I don't know, man. Eat a cookie.
Eat a cookie? Oh, jeez. Had enough of those. But we are going to be doing the live show this Friday at a later time.
Yeah.
8 o'clock Eastern time it'll be this Friday. So we're going to post the link up and see how this works out. Doing it a little bit later. And yeah, it's not by choice. It's basically something I have to do. My schedule will change, so we're going to have to push it back a little bit. So we'll see how it works out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, maybe we just won't do live anymore. We'll go back to this pre-recording.
No, we'll figure out what your days are if we're going to be, and we'll do it on a different day.
Yeah.
Instead of Friday.
Well, fuck you then.
Exactly.
Fuck you. You love
Shit,
the live
I
shows.
make the goddamn rules here.
You sure do. I'm just sitting here trying to fucking get it going, get to the next part. But no, I do really like doing the live shows, so we're going to try to fit that in. And I'm looking forward to doing this Friday. It'll be a fun show. I'm looking forward to it. But I do have a special treat for you because this is the shortest one I've done in a while.
Woohoo!
Because we got some shit to do today, man. We got a lot of things we got to get done. This person wants to know, am I the asshole for kicking out my wife's friend?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I came close once.
I know. What?
One of these motherfuckers.
That's why you grabbed this stupid story.
No. That's not the reason why. You ready?
Yeah.
So I'm 38 and I'm married to my wife, and we have 3 kids, 12, 10, and 9. My wife has a friend group of like 6 to 8 people. But her main friend is this one woman I'll call Christy. I don't like her very much. She just always has some type of input on everything. If I say the fridge is empty, for example, she'll say, there are people who have less, don't complain.
Oh, that would drive me insane.
Yeah.
That would seriously drive me insane.
Don't be coming up behind me correcting what I'm saying because it's something that you want to hear. If you want to be around me, you fucking accept me for what I say, and I'll accept you for what you say. That's the way it should work, right? Mm-hmm. If someone comes into my house, they need to accept that they're in my shit.
Yeah.
My personality's all over this fucking house. When you come into this house, you're going to get me. Not some version of me that you want to see. You're getting me because you're in my shit. If I come to your house, you'll get a different version of me. I'll be a different person, I don't know. She genuinely just pisses me the fuck off, and she needs to shut the hell up sometimes. All right, I'm on this guy's side. Okay, so my daughter recently got her first phone since her birthday was a couple days ago. When the friend noticed, she started opening her big-ass mouth on why it's bad parenting to let a 12-year-old have such a costly device while I was sitting on the couch a couple inches away from her.
No. Mm-mm.
This bothers me too.
Oh my God, shut your mouth. This is not your kid. Mind your business. I'll buy my kid whatever the fuck I want. I don't need anyone's fucking opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. This would piss me off. Oh God.
I've seen it a lot too when I used to sell the phones. Customers would always be like looking at me, and if a coworker had a customer who had like a young person that was getting a phone, they were all excited. The person would look at me and be like, "I can't believe they're so young."
Yeah, mind your business.
It's a different world, man.
You have no idea. Like, I had no idea when we moved here that kids had cell phones. Mm-hmm. Sammy was in 2nd grade, and literally there was a girl in kindergarten at the bus stop with the goddamn phone, and I'm like, are you serious? Mm-hmm. Walked right on the bus with the phone. Like, it didn't give it back to the mom or anything. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God. That same year, she wanted a freaking phone because all her friends had a phone, and I'm like, she's in 2nd grade. Yeah. It's just weird.
I mean, I get the argument against phones.
Yeah, I think we waited until she was 4th or 5th, right?
Yeah.
She was 10. 4th grade? We did wait. We didn't do it in 2nd grade. We
like
waited
10,
as long as we could.
It was like 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that.
It was young, but we got her one of those
it was an
iPhone SE, this tiny phone.
iPhone SE, yeah. Yeah, she was like 10 years old when she got it. It was a cheap phone. We got one for her and her sister. If it got broken or lost, who cares? It wasn't on a contract. Cheap. It was already paid for, one of those deals. Mm-hmm. But it's more than a phone now. It's a tool. I mean, they need it. Without a phone, imagine how fucked you would be, lady, if you didn't have your phone.
It is nice to know where she is because she will hang out with her friends. She'll walk up to McDonald's. Over the weekend, she went to the mall. And I'm like, see, I know exactly where she is. I could zoom in on the damn app. I knew what the fuck store she was in. Yeah. So it's just nice that she has a phone. So
well, people need to get away from that whole stigma. Like, oh, they're too young. Like, get the fuck out of here. Not every kid is doing these horrible things.
Yeah, I agree. As long as you have control over it, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Mind your business. It's not your kid. I'll
never forget there was an argument that I saw when I was in high school. There was a couple of parents that were talking, and they were talking about some other parent whose kid, they found like a condom or some shit on the kid. And then they were like, oh, they're too young to be doing that. But then the other parent was like, well, at least they have a condom. They're being smart.
Yeah.
Would you rather have them just fucking and and doing it this way? And it's kind of the same thing with the phone. Like you understand how important the phone is. They need it. And the phone's not necessary. Sure, you can live your life without one, and the world was better without them, arguably. But now that we have them, it's Pandora's box. You need one now in life.
It's not, if anything ever happens, right? She was always able to text and call home. The bus breaks down or whatever. Like,
lost.
I know where the fuck she is. Yeah.
You could punch in your address and walk home. Perfect directions to your house. The fastest route, even.
Yeah.
You can get yourself home. You can call us. You can text message. You can get an Uber. If you don't have any money, I can send it to you in real time. You'll have cash on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need it. So people need to shut up. Anyway, now she's talking to me directly. I told her she can always leave if she has a problem, and she asked me who I'm talking to. In my own house. So I told her to take her and her judgment to the door and not look back. She apparently did leave, and my wife called me a jerk for what I did and said that I need to get the hell out of my house. I'm acting like a 9-year-old. Does this make me an asshole? That I need to get the hell out of my own house because of kicking her out.
I don't know. I don't blame him for snapping, because this would drive me nuts, especially if it's non-stop. It's going and going and going.
Yeah.
I think he should have talked to his wife first before he just freaking lost his shit and sat her down and been like, look, she cannot like be putting her freaking opinion in about what we give our kids and all this. Like, that's bullshit.
You don't think he said that already to her at one point?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't say that.
He didn't say it, but I mean, if it's...
I don't blame him for doing
bad.
that. I don't think he's an asshole. Like, I would have lost my shit on her. You don't come in here with your opinions about how I'm raising my kids or what the fuck they have. That's it. Period.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Because, I mean, after a while, a friend becomes more where you can accept criticism. And this relationship sounds to me like the wife wasn't there when it went down. So this friend of hers is close enough that she can show up and hang out with her not there at the house. So I'm assuming that they're all pretty close. Like, she's a friend of the family. She's a part of the family now.
Yeah.
I feel like the way this guy's putting it out there, it makes it sound a little bit more hostile than it was. I'm thinking this could be something easily rectified because it seems like that person's already involved. It's just more or less like this guy just had enough. He's fed up with it. I think he said something to the wife. The wife didn't say anything. And now that it's become, all right, now he's really pissed off. He kicks you out, bitch. Next time you come over, just shut the fuck up, you know?
Well, she needs to learn.
Needed.
I'm not going to be listening to you as my child is getting older and you complaining that I'm doing too much for them or whatever. So mind your own business, man. I can't, like, no. That would drive me insane. Mm-hmm. Seriously, I don't like it. I don't like seeing it in public.
Yeah.
Go to a restaurant and someone gets up out of the table and goes and tells some other kid to shut up. Like, oh my god,
it's like, whoa.
You know, it bothers me. Like, when it comes to kids, like, mind your own business. Unless they're in trouble, like
if they're in
severely,
trouble,
they're in hurt or something.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
are bothering me.
Like, I would be like, go away, kid.
If I'm in a doctor's office and your kid keeps, like, rolling a ball, like, keeps hitting me and coming over, I'm going to be like, listen, can you roll it over there?
Yeah.
Can you have your kid stay the fuck away from me, please? Stay the fuck away. I'm not replacement daddy. I don't even know you motherfuckers. Go away.
It's just there are lines you can't cross, and that's crossing the line.
No, I get it.
Fuck that.
I get it, but, I mean, it's tough because after a while, I mean, you do have, I guess, some sort of permission or leeway to leave a little criticism, right? Would you ever feel comfortable criticizing one of your friends?
No.
Ever?
No.
What if...
I would never.
I'm trying to think of a close friend you had that had kids that we were, like, around. What about the ones from New York? If you saw their kid doing it, you would never even make a suggestion?
No.
No? Okay. I don't think I would either. I didn't like them enough.
I've never even done that with my sister.
Yeah.
Like, nope. I'm like, if you ever want advice, I'll give it to you. But I'm not going to, like, you do your own thing. You raise him however, like, you need help or you need an opinion, I will give it to you, but it's my opinion. You go and do what you want to do. I'm not, like, no. And I made that very clear the second she had him, because she was asking me all sorts of questions. I'm like, look, I'll give you an opinion, but you do what you want.
I'm no fucking authority.
Yeah. So, like, no, I will never, ever overstep like that. You do what you want with your kids, and I don't care.
That's pretty fair. I try to give advice. I've never given unsolicited, though. If someone ever asks me, like, hey, what do you think about this?
I don't ever offer it up. Yeah, it's not my business. Not unless you need help. That's it. I'm not doing it.
It's like, hey, nerd, what are your opinions on this? What do you think about this? I'll go give some of my honest feedback, and it may hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's honest, you know. Rather get it from me than someone else. Because I don't judge people. I try my best not to. Like if someone says they're into something, whatever. It ain't hurting me.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't hurting anybody else. But I don't know. It's you just fucking. There's no one size fits all. I guess we all got to respect that.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Not my problem.
Asshole or not.
I guess not, because this would drive me insane, and this is something that I would do. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. It's not your kid. I'm going to do what I want. This would, in my own house, oh, hell no.
There is a thing that's becoming too uncomfortable. I think she got too uncomfortable. Just got to put her in check,
Yep, and maybe she won't do it again next time.
Definitely the wife's issue, because I would tell you, like, hey, listen, man, your wife, your sister, your friend, they're being a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
Walking up behind us and telling, I think I told you that when your friends were here. I was like, hey, man, they're a little fucking overbearing.
Yeah.
Tell them to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
And
now I don't talk to them
because it wasn't done. I had to do it. I don't
because
know.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
I can.
So I will just cut them out of my life. God.
Brutal.
Problem is solved.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Because I don't open my mouth. I just don't. Yeah. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to snap.
Well, I mean, why would you want to be friends with someone you're constantly trying to fix too, like that?
Yeah.
Just fucking accept them for who they are. Like if this person's got a fucking issue, or if like this person's got like anxiety, whatever the fuck whatever this person's problem is, just let them fucking have it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're spoiling their kid. Is that your friend? Okay, you have a friend that spoils their kid.
Who cares?
Have your own kid and don't spoil them. That should be the answer. Don't try to change everyone else to fucking make you happy. That's the problem I started off the show with the trans shit. Mm-hmm. The visibility. Don't fucking try to change other people. Change yourself. You're never going to be happy unless you're happy with yourself first. Then you work any other shit. So, all right, what do you got planned for the next couple of days?
Today is Wednesday. I don't think anything. I think nothing. Trying to think. We're coming into April. I don't know if I even have a show coming out in April.
Believe it.
I think May I do. I don't know. I got nothing.
I got nothing going on, man. I'm feeling pretty good. Just trying to live life. Starting a new job today. Gonna be doing that. Friday we got the late live show, 8 o'clock. So it's just a time of change, of transition. We're just changing things up, but we're still gonna be here doing our thing and living life. And telling you what, man, things are going to be getting pretty good, and summertime is here. I can't fucking believe it.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me where you can find us.
You can find us at Voice of Misery on all platforms and voiceofmiserypodcast@gmail.com.